Hi, welcome to Manhattan Theater Club's virtual workshop on creating conflict. I'm Amy E. Whitting. I am a teaching artist here at Manhattan Theater Club and a professional playwright. So before we get started, I would like you to take a moment to find a pen or pencil and a scrap piece of paper. Just take a quick moment. I'll be here when you get back. You're back. Great. All right, so let's get started. What I would like you to do on this scrap piece of paper is write down the first answer that bubbles up when you hear the following question. Now, there's no right or wrong answer. Just try to not overthink and get something down on paper. Great. The first question simply is, what is a conflict? If you are watching this workshop in class or at home with a family member or a friend, take a moment to turn and talk to your neighbor and share your answers. Now that you have identified your own definition of conflict, let's take a little bit of a deeper look. There are two different categories of conflicts that we encounter on a daily basis and in plays as well. The first one is internal conflict. This is a conflict that takes place inside our own minds, inside a character's mind, a psychological struggle. An internal conflict that I often experience is around sugar. I love sugar and I have been told to cut back my intake, but I have a really hard time resisting a delicious cookie. An internal conflict in the play Long Lost by Donald Margulies, which you will see a clip of shortly, is with one of the main characters, David. His internal struggle is about forgiveness when his brother unexpectedly shows up after years. The next type of conflict is external conflict. This is a conflict that takes place between a character and an outside force, usually another character, but it could also take place against nature, a group, or an event, a situation. An external conflict that I personally faced recently was with my brother when he wanted to come visit me in New York, but I wanted him to wait until it was safer to travel. An external conflict for the character Joan in Bernard Shaw's play Saint Joan is the inequality of gender roles in 1429 AD when the play takes place. You will also get a chance to see a clip from that shortly. So now I am going to ask you all to draw from your own experiences or use your imaginations to answer the following questions. Again, if you are working with a class, you will have time to share with a partner any answers that you are comfortable sharing. If you are not comfortable sharing, you can just simply say pass and move on to the next answer. I encourage you to write down whatever bubbles up for you. Again, there is no wrong answer, and have fun. Okay, here we go. Here are the questions. What internal conflict have you personally experienced in this last year? What external conflict have you personally experienced with a family member? Now, family may be defined by your family of origin or a family that raised you or the family that you have chosen, whatever family means to you. What was your relationship with the other person? What did you want from them? What did they want from you? is an external conflict you experienced with a stranger? What did you want from them? What did they want from you? Again, I encourage you to write down whatever bubbles up to the surface for you. If for whatever reason you can't come up with something from your actual experience, just make it up. Feel free to use your imagination. That's what writers always do. They mix together personal experiences with imagination. Sometimes a character and conflicts are drawn from their own lives, and sometimes what they write is totally made up. And in the end, the audience can't tell the difference. So when you are done answering these questions, take a moment to turn and talk to your classmate and share, if you are comfortable, one or two of your answers. If you are working alone, take a moment to reread your answers. Conflicts are happening all the time, both internal and external. In my opinion, and maybe yours as well, a story without a conflict would be dull, boring, and would not hold my interest. The characters would seem flat, have no passion, no want, no conviction. You will now watch 2 clips from past MTC productions and create a conflict log for the characters in the scenes. If you have been paying close attention, I've already helped you out with an answer or 2. You can download the conflict log through the link below this video. So our first clip is from the play Long Lost by Donald Margulies, produced by Manhattan Theater Club at City Center, Stage 1 in 2019. It was directed by Daniel Sullivan, and the cast included Kelly Aucoin as David and Lee Tergesen as Billy.
Jesus!
Late lunch? Oh man, you should see your face.
Fuck is the matter with you?
I'm sorry, Davey boy.
This isn't funny.
I'm sorry.
No, you can't do this, Billy.
I'm sorry.
You can't just pop up out of nowhere and ambush
I said I
people.
was sorry, okay? Hey, don't I at least get a hug? That was warm.
I didn't know you were in town.
I wasn't. I just got in.
You might have given me a little notice.
Why? So you could make excuses not to see me?
No. Wouldn't have made plans for lunch.
Oh, Hot lunch, was it?
What?
Work up a good sweat, did you?
What are you talking about?
You always change your shirt after lunch?
I often do, as a matter of fact.
Is that so?
I keep a fresh batch on hand. I sweat like crazy.
Since when?
Since always.
Isn't that funny? You shared a room with me for years. You'd think I would have noticed you're having a BO problem.
What are you doing here, Billy?
Is that nice? I came to see you.
Yeah, I see that. You need money? Is that it?
Why do you assume it has to be about money?
Because it's always about money.
Not always. I haven't asked you for a cent in years. Can I drop in on my little brother without you getting all... I missed you, fuckwad. You think I don't think about you?
I don't know what you think about.
I think about you all the time. I think about Mom and Pop. You're my family, Davey. You're all I got.
Yeah. And whose fault is that? How'd you get in here anyway?
What do you mean, how?
Who let you into my office?
You're on the front desk.
Shauna.
I don't know.
She let you stay here.
Yeah.
By yourself.
Yeah, by
You could
myself.
have been anybody. A
Yep.
total stranger.
I'm not a total stranger. I'm your fucking brother.
The next clip you are going to watch is from the play St. Joan by Bernard Shaw, produced by Manhattan Theater Club at the Samuel J. Friedman Theater in 2018. It was also directed by Daniel Sullivan. Condola Rashad played Joan, Patrick Page played Robert, and Robert Stanton played the steward. This clip you're going to watch is from the opening of the play, which tells the true story of a country girl who persuaded the rulers of France to let her lead the fight against the English invaders. While there are 3 characters in the scene you will watch, just do the conflict log for Robert and Joan. Enjoy.
Good morning, Captain Squire. Captain, you are to give me a horse and armor and some soldiers and send me to the Dauphin. Those are your orders from my lord.
Orders from your lord? Who the devil may your lord be? Go back to him and tell him that I am Squire of Baudricourt, and I take no orders except from the king.
Oh yes, Squire, that is all right. My lord is the king of heaven.
What? The girl's mad. Why didn't you tell me so, you blockhead?
Do not anger her. Give her what she wants.
They all say I am mad until I talk to them, Squire. But you see that it is the will of God that you are to do what he has put into my mind.
It is the will of God that I'm to send you back to your father with my orders that he put you under lock and key and thrash the madness out of you. What do you have to say to that?
You think you will, Squire, but you will find it all coming quite different. You said you would not see me, but here I am.
Yes, sir. You see, sir.
Hold your tongue, you!
Yes, sir.
So you're presuming on me seeing you, are you?
Yes, Squire.
Now you listen to me. I'm going to assert myself.
Oh, please do, Squire. The horse will cost 16 francs. It's a good deal of money, but I can save it on the armor. I can find a soldier's armor that will fit me well enough. I'm very hardy. I don't need beautiful armor made to my measure. And I shall not want many soldiers. The Dauphin will give me all I need to raise the siege of Orleans.
To raise the siege of Orleans?
Yes, Squire, that is what God is sending me to do. 3 men will be enough for you to send with me, if they are good men and gentle to me. And they have promised to come with me, Polly and Jack.
Polly! You impudent baggage, you dare call Squire Bertrand de Poulanger Polly to my face?
Oh, his friends call him so, Squire. I didn't know he had any other name. Jack will come willingly.
Jack, that's Monsieur John of Metz, I suppose.
Yes, Squire, Jack will come willingly. He's a very kind gentleman and gives me money to give to the poor. I think John Godsave will come, and Dick the Archer, and their servants John and Julien. But there will be no trouble for you, Squire. I have arranged it all. You have only to give the order.
Well, I am damned.
No, Squire, God is very merciful. And the blessed Saints Catherine and Saint Margaret, who speak to me every day, will intercede for you. You will go to paradise, and your name will be remembered forever as my first helper.
Is this true about Monsieur de Poulanger?
Oh, yes, sir. And about Monsieur de Metz, too. They both want to go with her.
Hello, you there! Send Monsieur de Poulanger to me, will you? Get out. Wait in the yard.
Right, Squire?
Now you are going to write a short scene rich in conflict. You already have notes from earlier and your conflict logs that you just did that will help you write the scene. Step 1. Decide if you want to write a scene between strangers or a scene between family members, keeping in mind our earlier definition of family. Once you have made that decision, step 2 is to download the corresponding document. If you see below, one will be labeled family and one will be labeled strangers. Opening that will open up the template for your scene. Step 3. Decide where your characters are. Put that information where it says setting. Maybe it's present day. Maybe it's the prehistoric ages. Maybe it's a time yet lived. It's up to you. Get specific. What time of day, what place, what season? Just keep listening to that first thought. Fight your own internal conflict and get something down on paper. You can always edit later. Step 4, give character A a name. Give character B a name. Maybe it's a name from your earlier notes. Maybe it's something entirely new. If you already know more about your characters, just get that all down where it says character descriptions. Step 5, put a timer on for 7 minutes. For 7 minutes, you will write as much as you can between these two characters. The cool thing is, everyone is going to start with the same sentence. Either, if you were doing the family scene, everyone will start with the sentence, "You can't just pop out of nowhere." Or, if you're doing the stranger scene, everyone will start with the sentence, "Who the devil are you?" And those sentences are written on your templates already. So if you do get stuck, look at your conflict logs. Look at your scraps of paper. The notes you have taken will help you craft a scene that is deep with conflict and clear character relationships. Okay, put that timer on for 7 minutes. Good luck. Have fun. And please share with us these brand new scenes. I can't wait to read what you come up with. Thank you for taking this workshop. It's been really fun to be on this journey with you. And don't overthink. Keep writing for 7 minutes.